The Haynesville is very, very attractive because it's a dry gas field, and its location, its proximity to the Gulf Coast for LNG exports. But this is where you kind of get a weird little, I don't think paradox, I think that's the right word, where you have oil prices. Let's ignore the shock from what's going on in the Middle East. But prior to that, oil prices were in the 60s, hitting a little bit of the 50s. The question in oil markets was, what price do you stop where you lower, you take another step down in activity, where you'll drop another rig? And a lot of companies have been saying low 50s, et cetera. So to the extent that you start seeing a change from maintenance mode to a level of activity where you'll get volume declines, you're going to see associated natural gas fall off in places like the Permian. That has to be made up somewhere. And that's one of the reasons we've heard that Haynesville is very attractive these days, excluding what you said about the Western Haynesville, which I'll have to do my research on. But that's because, with less associated gas coming out of the oil place, because there's just less activity, all of a sudden you started to see dry gas fields like the Haynesville get a little bit more active. You can talk to the oil service companies very, very, to try and get a real sense of what's happening right now about their moving of equipment from oil fields to gas fields. It's very small. They're not going to do it unless they absolutely believe in the long term. But there is some activity growth in the dry gas plays as opposed to the oil plays.